Hey, what's up guys? Tom is back with another LinScents video. Today we're going to be discussing Hamidi, but before we get into that, just want to say thank you guys again. It is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices, whether it's a cell phone, the tablet, the laptop, the Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV, whether you watch me at home, at work, on a plane, a train, or an automobile. However, where you're watching me, it's an honor. If you guys are new to this channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, comment, and like. Likes are very, very important. Now, before I get into this Hamidi fragrance, I'm going to show you guys a couple stores right here that you can shop with, get some discount codes, and you're going to want to get that code right there for the Hamidi, okay? So 10% off right over there. We got Hamidi right here. But those are the stores that I shop with and get discounts, and everyone that I shop with is A-okay in my books. Except for Fragrance Net and Fragrance X. They're kind of cool, but the way they ship things, I don't know. Something's always up with them. But before I get into this fragrance, just giving a little prayer, thinking about anyone who was affected by the airline disaster the week ago. Plane literally went down, collided with a helicopter. So big prayers to anyone who was affected by that. And honestly, man, 2025 is not starting off well. So hopefully, if you were affected by that in any kind of way, you know someone in there, hopefully things can somehow get better. But anyways, let's get into this Hamidi. You guys already know Hamidi is another Middle Eastern brand, but they also have a store located down there in Houston. So if you're ever down there, I believe it's in the mall. If you get a chance, go check them out, okay? This is something that us Wisconsin folks don't have. We don't have many Middle Eastern joints that we can just go in and sniff around and do these things. You got to go to Illinois and probably Minnesota to do those things. But Hamidi right here. Now, I actually didn't get this one from the Hamidi website, although you can, okay? Go check it out, Hamidi. Hamidi, Hamidi. Okay, go check that out. I got this actually from the Oud store out there in California. Also, it was over there, one of the stores I shop with, okay? But Hamidi, they have very good prices right now. So I highly, highly, highly suggest going to check out the website right now. But if you guys recall, the last Hamidi fragrance that I did a first unboxing, a review, if you will, was this Pantheon from the Dome collection. Now, I think they have a few more in this Dome collection, and one of them we are going to be discussing today. But that one right there, the Pantheon, nice white floral kind of green, very nice, kind of like a safe, just run an errand type fragrance, okay, or maybe going to bed, because I like wearing this when I'm about to go to bed. Kind of winds down the day. But this one is, again, from the Dome collection. This one is called the Astrodome. Now, I'm assuming this one came out because you know, down there in Houston, you guys remember the Astrodome. I don't think it's called the Astrodome no more, but I'm assuming maybe that's why they came up with the Astrodome. Could be something else. Now, again, Hamidi is the brand, but then it is distributed by the same makers of the ones that distribute Armaf. So the House of Sterling. Okay, so Sterling, I believe, is like the big old tree, if you will, and then the brands of the tree are Moths, this, Hamidi, and that's for. Okay, so let's get into this now. The one thing that I didn't like about the Dome collection was the bottle. Now, it's not that I don't like the bottle. When this is in the box, okay, there's this little plastic thing right here that holds these into place, okay? So if that's not on there and this is in that box, these things start bouncing around a little bit, and just, you know, you kind of hear that in the box and you're like, oh my God, something's broken there. But actually it's just these. So if you hear that in the box, it just means this thing probably got loose, or these things got loose. Okay, so there you go. Again, very similar to the green one. Okay, right here. I think this one actually took those little things off. See, you guys can see it doesn't have them, but there you go. So this one's a nice little blue kind of marbly looking bottle right there. There we go, Astrodome. Here we go, nice cap. Cap has got a nice little weight to it, and here we go. Let's spray it. See what it's all about. Now, apparently this one is going to be like a masculine fragrance from the notes that I've seen. Labdanum. We got some of that green stuff, some of the earthy stuff, all that good stuff that makes a nice manly fragrance. Again, that's the thing with some of these, a lot of these fragrances nowadays is that there's just so many that are unisex, and some of them, ooh, I like this one. This one definitely more on the manly side. Okay, it's kind of got this. It's almost like this fruity, earthy, very earthy, nice and earthy, but it's kind of almost got this fruity take on that background. Little bit of spice. I think there's either, if I recall, some nutmeg in here, but there's definitely like this nice little subtle spiciness, but kind of fruity, kind of green. Yeah, I like this one, guys. And you guys already know, or maybe you don't. Maybe this is your first time checking out Hamidi. Maybe we're like, hey, everyone else has done Hamidi. We can't understand it. Let's get to Mr. LinScents, this guy, the guy that knows what he's talking about with the Hamidi. But Hamidi, these are alcoholless fragrances right here. So when you spray it, you're not going to get that huge blast of alcohol. I think these are more like water-based, which, again, honestly, I don't know the difference. Alcohol-based, the water-based. All I know is you're not going to get that huge blast of kind of that rubbing alcohol smell. When a lot of times you spray a fragrance and you go sniffing it right away and it's boom, a lot of alcohol, but nothing here. Kind of got this nice woodiness coming through there. But I like it. I like it. And here's the thing. You know, obviously, we are in the times where a lot of fragrances, honestly, are either you're for women or you're unisex. There's almost no such thing as a fragrance for men no more nowadays. There is, but honestly, a lot of these brands are going to target the unisex. Okay, they want everybody to be able to enjoy it, instead of just being a man and saying, "Ooh, I like that fragrance that's dedicated more for women. I'm just going to go over there and buy it because I like it." And we're just marketing it unisex. That way, everyone feels, like, oh, these perfumes really want me to wear it. Hey, if you like something, you just go wear it. Okay. There are times where I like the wife's deodorant a little bit more. I'm not gonna go shop in the woman's deodorant aisle to get it. If I want to just just smell like that, I just go use hers. Okay. I don't need it to say it's unisex. If I like that smell, I'm gonna go just wear it. But the one thing about some of these men fragrances, unisex, and honestly, I think a lot of times when it comes to like the sweets, the gourmands and stuff like that, again, I like a fragrance that when you smell it, like this one, okay, it's a slightly fruity, slightly earthy, it's got that woodiness, a slight little bit of spiciness, but when you smell this like in the air compared to like gourmandy fragrances and everything else, this smells like a cologne. It smells like a fragrance, a body fragrance. Unlike when you're wearing, stuff with a lot of vanilla, a lot of sweetness and stuff like that, it starts smelling more like candles. You start smelling like a Airwick thing, maybe a Febreze thing. You don't really smell like cologne. I want to smell like cologne, not air fresheners or candles. And this one right here. This Astrodome, this Pantheon, both of these, again, smell like cologne. Obviously, this one is a little bit more unisex. Honestly, it's a little bit more feminine. But again, remember, like I said, if you like a feminine fragrance, a woman that was geared towards women, and you just like it, go over there, pick it up, spray it, and enjoy it. You don't need a fragrance to tell you who it's for, who it's not for. Just go wear what you like. And again, I like this again, kind of fruity, and again, kind of spicy, a little spicy from nutmeg. Then there's this kind of earthiness. I like it. And the thing is, one thing I've noticed with some of the Hamidi fragrances, again, we got the Astrodome collection, the Dome collection, Pantheon. We even have these Luxe, okay? We'll do a little video on these eventually, okay? Some leathery fragrances right here, okay? Elixir. Then we also have Midnight Amber. But again, the thing about Hamidi fragrances is I don't necessarily think they are super loud or beast mode like some people have tried to hype up about them, but they do last a long time. The thing is, sometimes you can't, sometimes it's like one of those things where you're like, again, would you rather have a fragrance that you can smell all day? Like you smell it, but you can't tell if anyone else smells it because no one has given you a compliment? Or would you rather have a fragrance where you can barely smell and then people are giving you compliments? I like the one where I can personally smell myself, even if it gets me no compliments. That's a-okay as long as I can smell it. I know I smell good. That's all that matters. But then some people, they love the compliments. It makes their day, and it really does. It makes my day as well too. When someone tells you you smell good, obviously that is a good compliment. And honestly, fragrance is the best accessory that you can get. It's better than watches. It's better than shoes. It's better than bracelets. It's better than watches. It's better than all that. Better than clothes. It's something that really uplifts the spirits, if you will, uplifts. And so there we go. Again, Hamidi. Again, a nice Middle Eastern fragrance brand, again, distributed by Sterling Perfumes. Again, you guys know Sterling is our moth as well. They got our moths, and I think they do some others. And again, they got a store down there in Houston, Texas, and go check that out. Go check the Hamidi website out. Use the discount codes, LinScents10, save yourself an extra 10%. And again, they have some very good deals right now. And again, most of the time with all these Hamidi fragrances, there's no smaller bottle. You're getting the biggest size bottle. You can get the 100 ml. So you are getting a nice bang for the buck. And again, it's not super duper loud. It's not super duper beast mode, but you will notice the smell throughout the day. And again, that's all that really matters. Honestly, you should be wearing a fragrance for yourself. Again, unless you just like to get the compliments, unless you're trying to wear it for someone else. But again, fragrances are meant for yourself. Okay? If you can smell it, that's all that matters. And again, this is a very good one. Okay, Hamidi. That is the Astrodome part of the Dome collection. Hamidi. There you go. Again, along with this Pantheon. And there go the dogs. Bark, bark, bark. Snoop Dogg in the house. I'm going to get up out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, hit the likes, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.